So what do you want to call this podcast?
I'm pretty thinking awfully something.
Yeah.
You know anything?
Awfully crunchy?
Awfully crunchy.
I like awfully
should
crunchy.
not be crunchy. We can't do awfully crunchy.
Okay, but it's content
sorry.
that's crunchy.
Yes.
Yeah. We
What
are
does that
kinda-
even mean?
Like audio's the crunchy thing in your
Like,
ears.
you know, like it
It's
scratches the
awfully
itch.
crunchy. Yeah.
Wait, guys. We're pretty giddy right now.
Oh? Oh, okay. No, but you have a point, though.
So what if we're awfully giddy?
Awfully giddy.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
I like that too.
I mean, thank goodness we're not British here. That's all I've got to say.
I am.
Take that as you will.
Sophie is British from now on.
I don't know about that one.
We can see because we could always include something.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll be at the very beginning as a little boop boop.
Beep boop bop.
Okay, so let's get back to introducing ourselves. Hey guys, welcome back.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. That was
like
just the little.
That was a bit.
Yeah, that was a bit. That was
Make
better.
sure to follow us on all our social medias.
Oh, are we plugging right now?
Oh my
Description
god.
in
The beginning?
Wow, that's a little
Guys, have you heard of
ambitious.
Squarespace?
Squarespace.
Skillshare? Squarespace.
I'm gonna plug in my LinkedIn right now.
LinkedIn.
Whoa.
Question.
Anyways, so I'm Margo.
I'm Mace.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Soph.
Welcome back to Awfully Giddy.
Should we say welcome? The first time?
I mean, yeah, welcome back, dog. I mean,
People haven't been listening to us before here?
yeah,
I
come
mean,
on.
they could have been.
This is actually not our first episode.
It's actually our 100th.
Exactly.
Wow.
There's
Happy
a
100.
hidden.
It's a
Happy
special.
Yay! There's actually a hidden 99 other episodes somewhere on the
Yeah,
internet.
you have
On the
to-
dark web
It's a
specifically.
scavenger hunt.
They all have a meta plot that connects.
Oh my gosh, the ARG.
Oh my god.
Stop.
But you'll never find it. I'm sorry,
No.
listeners.
It's a
You'll never
little
find
too
it.
hard. You know what I mean? This ARG, it's a little too.
It was ahead of its time, I have to say.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was.
Yeah.
So congrats on our 100th episode, guys.
Woo!
So,
Yeah.
We made it so
I
far.
know.
Milestones.
I think we should reevaluate our friendship, and I think we need to ask each other some questions to get to know each other a little bit better. Because we've been doing this for so long, we need to take a step back and.
Oh, yeah.
That's
you
true. I know
ask some
nothing
questions.
about you guys. It's been the 100 episodes.
No, literally
Yeah.
nothing.
All we've done is sit and talk in a room.
Hit us with a soft one first.
Okay.
Comfort show / movie.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's
That's
gonna
a
be a
good one.
podcast for me.
Freaking nerd.
I'm sorry.
Nerd. All right. So what's your favorite podcast then?
Me? Oh my god, it's the Magnus Archives. Actually, you know what?
So we're giving free clout right now.
I'm sorry. Rusty Quill, I love you. I love Rusty Quill. It's the network. But, okay, I'm actually going to say Stellar Firma right now because that's my comfort podcast right now. Because it's funny. And Magnus it's kind of funny, but it's a horror because it's improv. And it's improv, but it also has a plot, which is really weird. And I don't know how they pulled it off, but they did. And
You
I'm
know,
listening
I
to it.
like that we all have these different points of views because I do not listen to podcasts. Do I know what the Magnus Archive is? No, I don't even think I said the title.
The Magnus
correctly.
when they archives.
The Magnus when they archive.
I don't know. I haven't seen the
So
podcast.
I mean, I think that's really cool.
No, I'm a fiction podcast aficionado. I love all the fiction podcasts.
We've got the expert over here.
Aficionado?
Aficionado?
That's a big word.
That's too
Vernacular.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Am I the big word one? Oh my god.
big for me. Yeah, no.
Tech and great.
Tech? I don't know if
gosh.
tech is in there.
Figure some stuff out.
Yes.
We did
true.
have a little
You're
run-in with
finessing.
the Rosenguild curse, so
Alright. Is that an actual thing?
it's a family.
It is.
curse.
Okay.
It's a family curse.
Okay.
We lived it today.
We did
Okay.
live it today.
Okay.
I can go next.
Yeah.
My comfort movie
Or show.
or show.
Mhm.
You know,
Or media.
Media.
Or media.
Media.
Except
You're
music.
right. Except music.
Has to be
Okay.
visual.
Interesting. Visual.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Are we talking guilty comfort here? Because if we're talking guilty comfort, I don't think I can tell y'all that. You know, we may have been friends for a long time, but I
Well, 100
cannot.
episodes. You would've
You know,
thought.
you
Yeah.
would've
I thought you would have been a little bit more open on our 100th episode.
You know, clearly we need to learn more about each other.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Cool.
I'm sorry the 100
Alright.
episodes weren't enough for you.
Would it be weird of me to say, not to reveal myself, Minecraft YouTube videos.
No,
Not
that's
weird
no.
out.
That's pretty on brand,
weird.
actually. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Like,
on track.
that's
That
you.
tracks. That tracks.
Mm-hmm.
But like some of those older ones, like just like building one, like the really long ones, you know, where they're like building montages. They don't ever talk. They just put music on.
Oh.
I put those on to fall asleep. I'm not gonna lie. It's like instead of listening to like whale songs, I listen to Minecraft noises as they
Yeah.
build.
That's fair.
That's good.
I think that's equally as weird as whale songs.
My comfort media, very easy, is Paddington 2.
I
Love
that.
it. I now love calling everything that's like comforting for me, like a marmalade sandwich, because
Beautiful.
that's like Paddington's comfort. So yeah, it's just a nice little bear doing his little task.
Doing this a little bit.
In
It's like
England.
you are Paddington. Like, you remind me of him.
Oh, stop. Yeah.
So, my recent comfort media is Haikyuu. It's an anime.
Yeah.
Came out in 2014.
You're
Okay,
one to
we're-
talk. You're one to talk. One of these days it's gonna be anime themed.
Starting beef early.
Okay.
know.
Haikyuu is a volleyball anime. It is about a protagonist, Hinata Shoyo. And he's a little guy doing big things. But I watched it, I started in quarantine, actually.
Wait, I didn't know you started in quarantine.
Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't, okay, so like my first anime I've ever watched was in 8th grade.
Mhm.
On High School Host Club.
Mhm.
But then I stopped, and then during quarantine, my friend was like, hey, watch Avatar. Because I hadn't watched Avatar until the quarantine.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Quarantine was a big step for you, huh?
I am very different from high school versus quarantine. And so I watched Avatar. I was like, wow, this is a gateway. And she was like, watch Haikyuu.
Mm-hmm.
My question is kind of similar, but like so we could see how this works out. But basically, it's what's your guilty pleasure media? And this could be anything, anything. Guilty pleasure.
Okay.
Could be camp, not camp, whatever.
I've got something really guilty. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Do you
would
want to
you
go
like
first?
to go
Because I don't
first,
have
Margo?
I'll go first. You know those pimple popping videos?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
Those are euphoric.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
I get it though. I get it.
Late at night, TikTok searching, I'm like, I need to see some pimple popping right
No,
now.
yeah.
No.
I think we talked about this.
Oh yeah.
Like
Wait, really?
earwax extractions.
See, I'm not a fan of those. I'm not a huge fan. Those make me uncomfy. I'm scared of stuff going in my ears. However, pimple popping, I can remember just this like one like pimple popper, Dr. Pimple, not to promote Dr. Pimple,
Doctor.
but like wow, wow,
Amazing
Do be
work.
popping though. Like,
do be
Pimples.
popping. It do be popping.
Oh my god.
Do you disagree?
I
Soph?
really don't like those. I just think they're disgusting. I'll be honest. I've
it's
never.
the human body, Soph.
Yeah. So you don't like the human body?
I know, but why? Doesn't that make it worse when you pop them?
It depends
Okay.
on the state of it.
It makes me feel worse if I don't pop it.
Oh,
Interesting.
It's the urge.
Okay.
yeah.
I get itchy. You know what I mean?
The feminine urge.
The feminine urge to pop a pill. Okay, so then you're judging my guilty pleasure. What's your guilty
Oh, mine
pleasure?
is so bad. Don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, listen, my friend back home was like, you should watch this show. And it's an awful reality TV show on Netflix. And I find them, they're just really entertaining because I feel smarter when I watch them.
That's fair.
Because the people who are in these awful that are bad, and I don't think they should make reality TV. I feel better about myself. I feel better about myself. I don't like reality TV. I don't like it, but there are some Netflix shows that are just so bad that you're like, why would you do this? I can't stop watching.
Alright.
What's yours?
Okay. I don't know if this is niche or not.
Is it gonna be another anime?
No, it's not. It's actually not.
Good for you.
Thank you. I have layers. On YouTube, I like to watch Monster High Doll face-up videos.
Stop.
But that's cool.
That's so cool.
Like the doll like restoration type beat?
Well, it's more of not restoration, but just like completely like stripping the doll down, making it to something completely different.
That's so cool.
Is so.
What do they make out of the dolls?
They're still dolls. It's just like really elaborate versions of dolls. I had one that was like it was a Halloween special kind of thing, and they were doing like, I forgot like the actual names of them, but there was like a ghost one, and there was like a cryptid one, and there was like a minotaur thing. It was
fun.
Really cool. It's really complicated too.
How did you get into that? Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
The algorithm
The
got
YouTube
you.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Like I did have a Monster High obsession when I was younger, so I'm sure like my frequent Fright Song search history
Wait, that's so sweet.
is definitely in there. So.
I like that. Okay. Well, mine, I was thinking a lot about this one, but you kind of like, your mention of something made me think of this. Not related at all, but it's kind of niche as well. I've talked about it a little bit, but it's called the Mickey Mouse Club. Let me backtrack a little. This is a little thing that started in like the 50s or 60s, and then they like rebooted in I think the 70s, and that didn't last long, and then another reboot in like early 90s, and that's the one I pay attention to. And it has like a lot of people that were like kind of they're famous now, like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Ryan Gosling, and on and on and on. But yeah, I just love watching little clips on YouTube of like all their performances because they're all so cool, and I love like their dances, and they have like amazing voices. Like they're stars for a reason. And yeah, I don't know.
Can I ask why that's a guilty pleasure?
I don't know. I just feel like it's embarrassing every time I talk about it. So that's kind of why it's a guilty pleasure. But
I guess like your first thought was like, oh wait, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
Yeah, and that's the thing.
That's what I thought.
I was expecting like a little hot diggy dog up in here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Every time I mention it, people might be thinking like Clubhouse, and then you look it up on YouTube, and I think it's still like one of the first few like searches that come up when you just look up Mickey Mouse Club.
I remember you saying it, and I was like, what? And then you searched it up, and the first thing that come out was Mickey Mouse.
And it was
I was like, no.
This is like obscure. This is real obscure.
No, yeah.
I gotta show you guys some really fun videos because there's some good stuff there. But yeah,
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I feel mine is kind of weird. My question was, do you believe in fate and why?
That's such a good question because I've thought about this a lot.
Yeah, it's.
This could be like an hour-long topic.
Literally, straight up.
So how long you got, Soph? Just kidding.
I mean, fate scares the.
No way! Sorry, Soph?
Ding, 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 ding. Smirnoff!
Oh, no.
I
didn't say it. I was close.
What the fart knocker, Soph? What? You fart knocking up in here, Soph? Take a chill pill. Let's dial it back. Let's dial it back a little bit.
Yes, just a little.
Yeah. Fate scares me was what I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted.
Oh,
So true.
yeah.
So true.
So true.
No, okay. Because I feel like a lot of people think of fate in regards of a meet cute type thing, where it's like, we were fated to meet. But I always think of fate in the worst way possible.
Really?
Because I like to think that my experiences and the people who I interact with and the, obviously, like, media and content that I interact with have shaped me. And to have fate be real means that that means that I wasn't shaped by anything. I'm just here because that is what is supposed to happen. And it gets into, like, the whole free will conversation, which is, like, I don't like that. That makes my brain go, you know?
You're so right.
And so I choose not to believe in it because I don't want that. It scares me. It's a big fear. I don't know.
So it might be like you low-key believe in it. If it's if you're admitting. Like,
If it exists, then I think it's scarier than anything else in the world.
Yeah.
But you know, if it doesn't, then I feel better about myself. I feel better about my place in the universe. Yeah. So yeah, those are like, that's the basics of it. Yeah, without getting into the free will part, which is like a lot.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I think we make our own decisions. I think we can be influenced. Like, if we're talking about free will, I don't think any of us have free will.
So deep.
But I don't think there's somebody out there saying, like, you're gonna make these decisions. I think, other people and other, big ideas can definitely influence us. I don't think there's some written map out there that's like, you will do this on March 24th at 3:15 p.m. I think your decisions make you up.
No,
I agree with that. I remember we talked about this in psychology, and he kind of brought up the same question of, like, and it brought up, like, free will. And he used the example of, like, how did your parents meet and all that stuff. And, like, I kind of also, like, a lot of times when that comes up in mind, like, the idea of fate is more so when, like, coincidental things happen. But I feel like in the bare bones of it, I also don't really believe in fate, because I like the idea more so of you do have your free will of just doing this and that. Nothing is just, like, concrete in there. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely the same way. I'm a psych person, so I usually delve things into not any higher power, like, the universe will track it out for you kind of thing. I feel like people might use fate as kind of like a support system for themselves, just to, like, kind of have like a, hey, you're, like, not gonna screw up your life or something like that. But personally, no. Yeah, no, I don't. It also kind of makes me anxious.
Yeah.
Like how you said,
I think your view is really interesting, because I never thought about it in a way that, like, people would be like, well, I'm not a screw up, it's just fate. Like that kind of way. That's interesting.
It's a really good question.
Thank you.
It's really deep for right now.
I'm gonna think about this.
I really went deep for the 100th episode.
Oh yeah. No, that was really deep. I think I'm gonna add something to the conversation now with my question. Okay. This is a would you rather.
Would you rather?
Yeah, no, this is I'm gonna be honest, this is really deep. I want you guys to take time to think about this.
Okay.
And this would affect your life, like, for the rest of your life.
Alright, I'm ready.
Wow.
Would you rather have the ability to teleport, but only while nude?
What?
Or shapeshift, but you can't choose what you transform into? Go.
Oh.
Wow, that's a good one.
Well, I know mine right away. I know mine right away.
You like shapeshifting then, Soph?
Yes. Yes, Margo, I do. First of all, if you're nude and it's cold out, no, absolutely not. Also, okay, is it, I have questions about this.
Yes, no, please, I'd love to clarify.
I need clarification. So, when you teleport, do you start with clothes and then you end up with no clothes? Do
No.
you...
Oh.
All right, well,
No,
clarify,
you
please.
You have to strip before teleporting.
Absolutely not. No, because then, depending on where I go, I would have to put a set of clothes everywhere. Like
Fart knocking. Oh, ding, 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 ding. Fart knocking. I'm going to have to edit that.
You can just put a beep there.
No. It's going to be me saying fart knocking. Here. I'll get it for the editor right now. Ready? Fart knocking.
I'm proud of myself.
Yeah. You haven't had a slip yet.
So, no nudity then.
No nudity.
Are we going to get flagged for talking about nudity?
So, what I have heard is that the American market literally only cares about swearing.
Oh,
like,
interesting.
Everything else
So
is
teleportation while nude is A-okay.
Yes.
I guess so.
We're not-
Oh my god.
So you would rather be able to shapeshift, but you're not able to choose what you shift into.
So here's how often am I going to want to shapeshift?
That's true.
That's the question. Because I'm not a superhero, right? It might just be
But
for
you're
fun.
you're in a superhero world, and so.
Well, you didn't clarify
I'm
that.
sorry.
Well, you didn't clarify that, Margo. I feel lied
so
to.
we're assuming that everyone can either A, teleport while nude, or B, shapeshift.
Oh, everyone can do this.
Yeah, you're just picking one. It's
Well,
a would you rather.
Okay, so if everyone in the world had these options / does these options, then the first one isn't actually that taboo. So that changes my answer.
It is taboo.
What?
I'm making it taboo.
Oh my god. Well then, you know what? I don't change my answer, Margo. There's a lot of clarification for this answer.
You are gonna feel embarrassed while being naked in this household.
Alright. Final answer, I would like to shapeshift. I like the little surprise about what little shape I'm gonna shapeshift into. As long as can I shapeshift back at will? Or is that another clarification, Margo?
I haven't thought about that one.
Okay. So yeah, the second one.
All right.
That's mine.
No, but okay. Yep. No, we'll move on.
I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna do the teleporting.
Yeah.
Because I would say shapeshifting. Ideally, I like that. But like, what if you are in, let's say, you're walking to class. What if you shapeshift into like a dinosaur?
But why would you choose to shapeshift into a dinosaur for class? Like, why would
what
you
if
just
you
not...
accidentally? What if you had a bad hair day?
How
and
does
you were
the
like, I'm gonna
shapeshifting
shapeshift?
work?
Because
Don't you choose when you shapeshift?
No. So hear me out. I'm walking to class, and I'm late as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The family curse.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a bad hair day, and I have a presentation that day. Will I roll the die to shapeshift to see if I look less unpresentable,
No.
like more presentable?
The answer is no.
Now you have chosen the answer of yes because you have chosen to shapeshift.
What? But I choose not to shapeshift in that particular instance because I'd just rather have the weird hair than risk it.
What if you're walking to class? Most attractive person you ever see is walking by.
No, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. Hear me out. and let me
Attractiveness doesn't
finish.
work on me.
Beef. Beef alert.
Beef alert. Ding, 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 ding.
Are we gonna have a...
Everyone
We
here
should have a
but
beef
Sella.
alert. Aw.
Anyway, teleportation. Because listen, all you have to do is carry a bag with you that has clothes in it. Done. Okay, put on your body a little messenger bag. You're done. Teleport to a bathroom, and a bathroom stall specifically. You're in. Changed. Walk out. You're done.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
Can you teleport with a bag?
Yes.
It's your person.
These are a lot of clarifications that I'm not getting.
Because
Why
you
wouldn't
can
you be able to if it's on your
You can
person?
still be nude.
Because you have to strip.
Fine, then I can
But yeah,
dangle off my little tiny
it's an
pinky.
accessory that you can just hold.
Right, British soap.
So what's to stop you from stripping, putting a towel around you, and then teleporting?
Towels are considered
Oh
clothes
my
in
Yeah,
this universe.
that's like
I
coverage.
feel attacked.
I feel
This
like the
episode, this
towels
100th
are-
episode, we decided to attack so.
Yes. This is what's happening.
Affectionate.
I also just kind of think of the thought, what if I teleport into a stall with someone in it? But that is something I will deal with when that time comes.
It's just a little fun, awkward moment.
Yeah, I'm like,
Or maybe it's not even awkward.
Oh,
Maybe
a
it's
cute
that
little
meet
pea.
cute. The fate.
Yeah.
It's the meet cute.
It is. Meet cute. Imagine your parents meeting in a bathroom stall because one of them was naked while
Teleporting.
teleportating.
We should write that story instead of this podcast.
Wait. Let's trademark that.
Trademark.
I kind of agree with that. Actually, no, I fully agree with that. I like the idea of like the shape shifting. I think that would be cool, but I think I would have more use with the teleporting because, especially like just walking around the past like year more so, it's like I feel like that would be very convenient to use. And the idea of it being nude doesn't bother me too much. Yes, it could be cold some days, but maybe I will adapt to that. We can only hope. Or maybe...
I mean, hey, the human brain is so adaptable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So based.
Yes, we don't know what this world is like and what the climate is like.
No, that's a good
Right?
point. That's a good point.
Right?
We don't know. We only know that being nude is taboo.
Yes.
And that clothes or towels count as clothes.
Okay.
You're welcome, so.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for those clarifications.
So yeah, I would say teleporting would be my final answer.
Okay, interesting. Ah, is it my turn?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Oh gosh. See, I have no need to shapeshift. I have no want to shapeshift. However, being nude scares me. Yeah. Not to be serious here for a moment. Being nude scares me.
No, yeah.
That's very valid. That's very valid.
Sorry. I'm serious. No, so I do. Big fear of being nude. But however, I could teleport. And I'm gonna be honest, teleporting is pretty cool.
That is cool.
I think I have no need to shapeshift. I did bring up that hypothetical, which, to be fair, I think is a very good hypothetical in which I would shapeshift to get myself out of a bad hair day. However, with teleportation, I could also get myself out of a bad hair day because I could just snap myself back.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I would have to strip in the middle of, the park, but...
I actually have a quick question.
Oh, yeah,
How long does the process take of stripping? Like, what if you're running late?
Well, I mean, how long... I mean, not to get graphic here, Sella, but how long does it take for you to take off your clothes?
Well, it took me a while last night because my arms were sore. So, I told Jay...
For reference, listeners, we have recently become the coolest people on campus and learned how to do the worm, and Sella and I are just suffering from our massive bout of coolness and being cool dogs.
I would like to clarify, only Sella and Margo did the worm to become the coolest kids on school.
I
school.
will alter that statement.
Are you gonna do the worm?
Mace did try. You
I
were there.
tried. Did I do it? No.
No, you did.
But I didn't.
But you did.
Okay.
I think you did. You did it more than I did.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, you actually got the flow right. I was just doing a push-up, basically. Like, jumping into a push-up.
See,
That's
yes,
why
I
your
forgot
arms
numbered
hurt.
again.
Yeah.
So I'm just
All
the
right.
resident cool dog because I've done the worm before.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Margo.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
For now.
Thank you.
But yeah, that's... Sorry to sidetrack that, but... I guess it doesn't take me too long. It just depends if my arms are sore, I guess.
So teleportation is only limited by how sore your arms are. That makes sense. I like that. That's good.
Nice.
Okay.
Anyway, what is something that you can't do that you wish you could?
Oh.
Teleport without being nude.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I think I got one. Well, I'm just gonna go with what's the first thing that came up in my mind. Be musically inclined. I know that's something that you could build up easily and just like practice a lot, but like someone who has played the violin since I don't know for years, many years, not that good at it, and it's like, and I also took a music theory class. Granted, it was a high school music theory class that was basically independent study, but that stuff is so hard. It's because music theory is like another language. It is another language, and just trying to figure all that out is crazy. And I know there's a lot of artists and musicians and composers and whatnot that just like can do things without music theory, but also their brains are just wired for that, and I can't do that. And I wish I could.
Am I going next?
Sure.
Okay. I am a literature/art/tech kid. So math and science stuff, and to some extent like history, like memorization, was never my forte. I wish I could my mother is like artistically like writing inclined, and my dad is more of an engineering type beat. He built a plane, like a one-seated plane for himself, and he built it in our garage, and then he went out and flew it, and then I was born and my mom was like, get that plane out of our garage. So yeah, I can't do that. I don't know how that works. It's like have you guys seen Incredibles 2, where it's like the math is math? That was like math with me and him.
Yes.
Because he'd be like, is this way? I'm like, but we were taught this way. But it's this way, you know? I wish my brain was like snappy.
No, you're valid.
I wish I could climb mountains. Bucket list item number 2. Climb Mount Everest. I really want to do that. Logically, I could. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't be able to, aside from, like, money. And aside from the fact that it literally takes years to learn how to climb mountains. I wish I had that now. I want to climb Mount Everest right now. Get me there right now.
Like literally right now.
Like right now. Just
Second.
teleport.
Teleport.
Because I would go nude for a teleport.
Would you make it though?
You would
I would not make it. I would perish.
Yeah.
But bucket list item number 2 would have been achieved. You know what I mean?
That is true.
So, you know what I mean? It's all about that bucket list. So,
Valid.
climbing mountains.
Nice. I would have to say, kind of similar to Sella's, it can be built up, but I wish I could speak like several languages.
That's a good one.
I am not good at learning languages. I have studied French since the 8th grade. I am not good at it at all. I can read a little bit, but speaking it is very different. And when you're learning it in an educational environment, they do not teach you necessarily like conversational actually how it is. So I just wish I could just like walk up to people, they say something, and I just know the language, and I'm speaking it.
Okay. So this one I think has been asked with at least, I know it's Soph and Mace from another situation before. But I'm trying to think. Okay, yeah. So it's basically, if you were to have your dream, if you were to attend your dream lineup at like a music festival, what would be like the top 3 artists for that?
So we're really revealing the Spotify rap.
Yes.
Yeah, really.
Basically.
Wow.
Basically.
On our 100th episode, Sella?
Wow.
I could have waited a little longer.
Yeah,
I mean, this is at least a 200 plus episode.
Right. I should have waited. Sorry, guys.
It's alright. It's alright. We will answer
We'll
this.
persevere.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Y'all are brave.
I like to start and end with hype things, because I like energetic music. So, start off with our boys, Stray Kids. They got music that will get you going. It's hyped up, and I think that's perfect for me. And then settle it down a little bit, relax a little bit with some Biba Doobie, which we are seeing soon, me and Sella.
Yes.
She has lots of songs that they range from different feels, so I feel like you can get a little bit of everything with her music. And then we're gonna end it out with another kind of one that mixes it up a little bit. But Brockhampton.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get a lot of. You can have like a serious, like more chill vibe, or you can get bumping and get crazy.
I like that range too. And I feel like it works pretty well. Mine, in not a specific order, but it kind of changes a little bit. But these are more like bucket list artists I want to see live as well. But I would love to see Flying Lotus, who is more of like I don't know exactly how to describe his music, but he produces a lot of stuff, and I don't know, it's just very cool. He's also related to John Coltrane and Alice Coltrane, and they are really amazing jazz artists. So it runs in the family, I think. But I would love to see Flying Lotus. I would also like to see Bad Bad Not Good, because they are one of my favorite jazz groups. They just, I don't know, they are so talented, and they're so young, and they're just so talented. And I think they would like go really well with Flying Lotus. And for the third one, I would say, to keep the jazz theme going, Sen Morimoto. He plays the saxophone, and he's really good too. I think there was an opportunity I had to see him live, but then I had to ditch it for like a one-act rehearsal for school. So I couldn't see him, but yeah, I would love to see all 3 of them perform. I think they would do a good job.
I had to think about this. I have 4 in mind. I think I would open up. I remember I love Caravan Palace. They're like a swing pop. They're a lot. I remember people got their songs on TikTok a lot, and I don't have a TikTok, so I didn't know this, and I just found them before the whole TikTok thing happened. So I can't remember what song it was that was on TikTok, but it was really popular, and if I played it, you probably know it. But they're hype, I guess you could say. Because Maze was like, oh, I'll start with hype. I'm like, that's a good idea. Start hype. Second, the Happy Fits, which I saw in concert this year, and I love them. They're amazing. And yeah, they're just fun. I like them. The Mechanisms, be a third one. and no one's gonna know what that is. It's a very, very, very niche band. They don't perform anymore, which is why I would like to see them. Their last album was called Death to the Mechanisms.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Where they're like, we're done. It's because all of them are now successful and like doing their own thing, which is nice though.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a sad ending. And then I would like to see, I don't think he does concerts either, but I showed Sella him, Rush Garcia, who does orchestral things, covers of anime openings, video game music. He does his own stuff too, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Well orchestrated.
That would be my lineup.
It's a good one. Yeah.
So, for my 3 artists, I'm going to start off with a little BTS, a little blood pumping, but specifically, the Map of the Soul Persona era.
Oh, you're so
Yeah. Because, like, I definitely enjoy I obviously enjoy their older stuff, but I think seeing them in concert for that specific era would have been really nice. That would be really nice. We're actually gonna take it a little back, a little chill. Actually, no. This is not chill. This is John Williams. Any John Williams piece. Jurassic Park. Oh my goodness. I love the Jurassic Park soundtrack. Just to name one. Just to name one piece. And then I would like to wrap it out. This is a new band I've been listening to. So just to like, wrap up my like all-time favorites with something new that I've been I would like to see Lovejoy in concert. I think that would be fun, a little indie moment. Well, not really indie, they're not really indie, but you know what I mean. It's not rock concert, and it's not banging cello pieces like John Williams does. Shout out to that man, I love him. John Williams,
You're so right.
if you're listening, please I'd love to meet up, please. Sorry, not to sound desperate.
You can
John
be
Williams.
desperate on our
Please.
100th
That's
episode.
alright. Yeah, it's
You're
not
right.
100.
You're right.
I don't listen to Jurassic Park theme, but I do listen to Jurassic Park dinosaur sounds.
Yes, I was there with them.
What?
Yes, I was listening to an hour loop of dinosaur sounds
No
doing
way.
my work.
We gotta play
Shoot me the link.
specifically from
Shoot me the
Jurassic
link.
Park?
Shoot me the link.
Yes.
Shoot me the link. Shoot me the link.
I will send you the link.
You also watched one where it's like the different sounds too.
Yes, it was kind of it was a video, okay, and like it would display the picture of the dinosaur in a little whoosh, like a little zoom
Like,
in
yeah,
action,
like
as
that.
the
My
sound
goodness.
goes. So it'd be like,
Yeah.
and
Oh
that's
my
like that's
gosh.
like Triceratops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one, too.
Please
Thank you.
send me
I'll send you the link.
Send me the link. Does anybody else remember that like Vine that went around? That was the what are those?
Yes. Oh,
yeah.
It was the Jurassic
Yes.
Park. That was good. That was a good point in time for me.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I love Jurassic Park. Oh my gosh. I could talk about that for hours.
Oh.
Oh.
As you should.
Little
As
hints.
you should.
Little hints.
Teaser.
Teaser.
Okay. This was alluded to earlier today, but thoughts on the supernatural? Question mark.
This is also another thing I've put some thought into.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think this is a super interesting question, depending on how people answer it.
I can start. I don't mind starting. Simple answer, yes. Complicated answer, well, yes, but actually no. Because I think there are spirits out there. Do I think everything's a spirit? No. Do I believe there was a ghost in my house? Yes. But I don't think, not to sound serious here, but I mean, like, not everything's a ghost, right? I think they're kind of rare, which kind of contradicts my belief of a ghost in my house. But I mean, there's stuff out there that you can't explain. Like when people get scratched, that's freaky. That's freaky. You can't explain that.
That's right.
You cannot explain that.
Mine is exactly the opposite of yours. No, but also yes. So
Hot take.
I'm liking the contradictions here that we're creating.
So my whole thing is, again, psych brain. There's explanations for most things, I feel like, But like how you said, there are some things that cannot be explained. And like the one thing that always sticks with me is the whole idea of like energy can't be created or destroyed, you know? Then where does it go? Because like humans are energy. So like where does our soul, our energy go?
Whoa,
I mean?
I never thought about it in that way.
No, because like I do have a little bit of like Wicca-ness in my brain still. So I'm kind of like, well, we're like spirits inside our bodies. So like, where are they gonna go?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's such an interesting point. Mine is not as like delved into that as much, but it's just kind of in between of like, I kind of believe it, but also I'm not sure. Like, I'm a skeptical type of person, and I think I'm a person that loves like watching horror and consuming like horror movies and media in general. So I love that stuff, but I don't know how much I actually believe of it. Do I psych myself out a lot when I'm, like walking down a dark hallway and get, chills down my spine sometimes because I think there is something watching me? Yes. However, I don't know how much of it is real. Yeah. I think it could just be a part of my brain that's just like, boom, 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 So that's just kind of my take on that.
So I'm a skeptic. Here's the thing though, because I consume a lot of things with like a lot of media with supernatural things in it. It's some of my favorite media, and I think I'm able to consume so much of it and enjoy it because I'm a skeptic and I don't believe it's real, so it doesn't scare me really because it's not real in my mind. And I know like some people get really scared about like the BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernaturals, that doesn't scare me at all. The true crime does because that's real.
Yeah.
And I do like true crime a lot too. So even though I'm a skeptic, I think the world would be a way more interesting place if it was real. So I desperately want to like watch these things and be like, that could be real, but like I just don't. I just think it's more interesting if it's real. I think the world would be a more interesting place. Yeah.
So guys, I think this next question, it's really going to determine our friendship. Wow. It's something, it's kind of important. I think it can really tell your personality. This is the new personality quiz.
Yay!
Myers-Briggs is out.
Out.
You heard it here, folks.
Is it Mayers or Myers?
I don't care because it's out of here.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's out, so it does not matter. Frick you.
Based.
What do you drink at the dining hall?
Yes!
Go.
I've been waiting for this one.
Okay, any dining hall?
So, like, the dining hall, you have a wide selection of drinks that you don't normally have at your house. Like, at your house, you might only have, like, one kind of... Right? Exactly. Like, you might only have, like, one soda option at your house. Or you might go for water. I don't know. I'm not judgy. But typically at the dining hall, you have, like, a wealth of choices. Okay. So...
I know my answer.
All right, let's hear it, Sella.
Plain and simple, strawberry infused water.
Oh.
Yep. That was my go-to last year at one of the dining halls, and yes, it's just so refreshing. Like, and it tastes it's not too strong of a strawberry. Even if it was, I bet it would taste great still. But it's like a little subtle taste. It's their best infused flavor in my opinion, because they have like cucumber as well. I think they have watermelon. That's a new one. Pineapple.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do they have cucumber?
Yeah.
Oh,
they have cucumber.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just so good. Every time I get it, it makes me happy. It's like a comfort again. So
nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say Minute Maid, specifically sugar-free. Specifically sugar-free raspberry lemonade. Ooh. There is something about it. All the Minute Maid drinks, I'm gonna be honest, but like specifically raspberry lemonade, it does something to me. It's kind of like when you get a Sprite from McDonald's, it tastes different. It's the same thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's the same thing. It there's a little in my mouth, but I'm just, this is nice.
Can we get a repeat on that little sound? Thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the clarification. Needed that one.
But yeah, beautiful color too. a nice like magenta.
Yes.
No, because the color does make all the difference.
Right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you fun or are you boring at the dining hall?
No, truth. Praise.
And mine's transparent, so.
So you're neutral. That's okay. Neutral's good. Neutral's good.
Any color that you pass through, you are.
Aww. That's cute.
That was profound quotes.
With Soph.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love the mango guava juice. It is so good. Put some ice in there. Fill that to the top. It's just, it's really good. Because, I don't know, I try not to drink soda a lot. Even though I drink more than I should. But yeah, that juice is really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I kind of have two. Because on the days where I'm feeling, you know, little spontaneous.
A little frisky.
Little frisky. I go for the cherry ginger ale.
No, you're so right for
I
that.
haven't tried that.
Me neither.
Because it tastes exactly like a Shirley Temple.
Oh
my goodness.
I need to get this.
Okay.
Not to sound like a boomer. But ginger ale hits different.
It
It's my
does.
favorite soda, not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
Yeah, ginger ale is actually pretty good.
It's good for you.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, ginger is.
you know, if you get like the original, like if you get the ginger ale that's like just straight ginger and like ale.
Okay.
Well, okay. It's good for queasy stomachs.
Yeah.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
It is.
Specifically, only specific brands though.
Canada Dry, right?
I think.
I think that is.
I don't know. My
Club.
mom. I think. No, I'm not going to give you any free crop, Mr.
It's actually Banada
Yeah, it's
Wow.
actually.
Cry.
Banana cry.
It's actually a
Banana
United
cry.
States wet.
Wow. But if you want to sponsor us.
But it could become very dry very quickly.
God.
What's going on here?
First the nudity question and now
Wow. But I'm also a good fan of little cream soda. Anyways, moving on.
Okay, wait. I have a follow-up question. Do y'all put ice in the juices and stuff? Do y'all put ice in there?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I don't put ice in anything that I drink.
Ow.
Anything?
Nothing.
Not even like lemonade on a hot day?
I hate lemonade. I'm gonna be a hater right now.
You scream.
Beef alert!
Oh
Beef
my
alert!
God.
I have tried lemonade again and again and again. Like I tried
What
different
kind of
brands.
lemonade are
I
you
try
drinking?
homemade lemonade.
Have you tried the little girl Sally that your neighbor is with? Lemonade
Yes, I have.
I was
stand?
a Girl Scout.
Because
more,
I
though.
support my local businesses. I support local
Little girl
businesses.
Sally on the corner.
I see a little girl selling lemonade. I'm like, girl boss right there. Girl boss moment.
That is a girl boss
True.
moment.
I do throw it out though because I hate lemonade.
Wow.
But she makes money. So, you know what I mean? I try. I truly do want to like lemonade. Like, it's like, you know, let's roll back to that question. What do you wish you could do? Like lemonade.
Okay, at least you're trying.
And every time,
That's
redeeming.
every time I try, I grow to hate it some more. So I will eventually grow to be ultimate hater, ultimate little boomer hater over here. Fart knock and lemonade. Fart knock. Fart knock, lemonade.
Hag.
What flavor is that?
Exactly.
I sometimes. Well, okay, when it comes to most drinks, I usually put ice. Juices though, sometimes I don't.
I see. Okay.
Sometimes.
Everything but milk.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
put- if you put
no.
milk, are you
I'm
telling me
sorry,
that-
no.
Y'all don't put ice in your milk.
Sella.
I'm just joking.
No, see, I don't feel like that's a joke. I
swear.
this is
Stella's
not
the kind of
joking
person.
either. So Sella's the kind of person.
I think we should wrap it up.
I think we're done. I think we
Oh,
should
we're
start.
done.
We're done.
You're done.
You know, because I'm not putting.
We're not ending it like this.
No.
Thank you for listening to.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Awfully Giddy. Please come back next week to enjoy episode 2 of Awfully Giddy. Thank you and have a nice day.
Are we plugging socials too?
Rate us 5 stars on Apple Music. Yes. No. Oh, please follow us on all handles at.
At.
Twitter.
All right, no. We have to just do this ourselves in our normal voice.
At A F.
Dog.
Mhm.
Wait, AF?
Whoa! Fart knocking.
Fart knocking. We're awfully fart knocking.
Wow.
Wow.
Guys, if you're interested in hearing more of this chaos, you can follow us on all of our social medias. We have an Insta, it's just Awfully Giddy. We also have a Twitter. Guess what it is?
Giddy.
Yeah, it's Awfully
Wow.
Giddy. There are no spaces, by the way. It's just Awfully, no spaces, Giddy.
Lowercase.
Follow us on our socials. I'm Margo Cargo _ all platforms, and I mean all, except for Reddit. I'm not a Redditor. Come on now, guys.
What about SoundCloud? Do you have unreleased music?
You know what? I'm not on SoundCloud.
Damn.
I might move. No, you've inspired me. I'm moving to SoundCloud as
Oh
well.
my god.
Yeah.
On our 100th episode?
Oh yeah.
This is what's happening.
This is what's happening.
Wow.
Anybody else?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Macadamia, but it's MACIDAMIA _.
Oh my gosh, a little pun.
Little pun.
Love that
I
for you.
love that.
Yes.
My name on all socials is Fart Sella. Plain and simple, fart. And then...
Editor, play a fart sound.
Yes, fart, SELLA.
Wonderful. And then you can follow me on Instagram. My handle is at _Reedia. That's REEDIA.
And thank you for joining this episode of Awfully Giddy. And join us next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have an awfully giddy day.